Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get it to share my screen. I'm just pulling up the video that we're going to review. Give me one moment. There we go. So this is a 6-hour video. So we're going to be skipping around and picking things up the wall. Let me turn his volume down a little bit. Okay. Hi, Cage. What's up? All right, I'm going to skip ahead to some gameplay. It's going to be a little difficult because of his... What's up, guys? Let me come down here a little bit so I can see. My name on Discord is Skeleton of Twilight. But yeah. You're asking Cage. Good luck on hit. Oh, is this your chat replay? I think it is. Yeah, okay, this is his chat replay. My bad. Silly me. Let's skip ahead to some gameplay. Let me turn this quality up. That's going to be so much better. 144p. Okay, there we go. All right, let me go back a couple seconds to see when. He coming in for. So, what I can say here is right there in that engagement. All the things that I saw was that you came from the front instead of flanking from around the back. You just walked right down main as if you were a tank or a healer. Like you're Spider-Man. You can fly in from the back at like supersonic speeds. You can swing on your web and then you do an uppercut and then you will just you like keep your momentum. You can fly really far, really fast. And so you got ulted, I believe. There, you got killed by what, a Punisher ultimate? Oh, or a turret. But it's fine. So what I can say there is you stayed in too long. You were dove into the back line, but you just stayed there. If you dive in, look for a target, try to kill them. Even if you don't kill them, do whatever you can do. Use your cooldowns and then get out. Don't stay around for more than 5 seconds. If Spider-Man's in for more than 5 seconds, he's gonna die. And so here's the same thing that we were just talking about. We're going straight in onto right down main as Spider-Man. We're letting them see us really far away, and they know you're coming. There, that's what I was talking about. That's the momentum thing that you almost fell off the map because of the. If you can like bunny hop, you can either bunny hop to hold your momentum as Spider-Man, or you can do the uppercut punch where he punches up and he's got like webs on his hands. That's good work. That's good work. You're trying to get this. Yeah. See, look, you came from behind. They forgot about you. You'd been, you were gone for a minute, and they forgot. They were like, "Yo, where's the Spider-Man?" And we popped our ultimate, but that was a misclick. That was a misclick. You said it, but you almost had the Iron Man. You if you'd hit some more abilities on him, you might have killed him there. But you're distracting. Your team. You're actually getting a little bit of value here, even though you didn't get any kills. You did ultimate nothing, but you're distracted in Iron Man, and he's not killing your team. So therefore, you got your team popped off a little bit. So they were able to get a little bit of value while you were holding the Iron Man's attention. That's not the worst thing ever. It's not great. We ultimated, but we cap point. that's what we ultimately have to look at is what happened. What was the result? Even if you don't kill anybody, if you distract as a dive, if you're a Venom or a Spider-Man or a Black Panther, you don't necessarily have to get a kill. If you just are threatening, if you just exist in the back line without dying, that can be some of the biggest value that any hero can get. Because if my healers are turned around looking at you and I'm a tank fighting the rest of my team, I die. I die. I fall over because my healers are busy, looking at the venom. They're busy healing each other or looking at the one person that's near them, you know what I mean? So that can be value. Just just existing for a little bit without dying or distracting a key member or members can lead to value. But right here, right now, we this is a regroup time. Your whole team is staggering into this, which is I believe this is quick play, so that's to be expected. But I'm not going to comment on what's going on because you know you're in a bad spot and you're just trying to get out. Let me see. Let me turn it up a little bit so I can actually hear. I'd like to hear what you comment on. Or it's good knowing what you need to work on is important. Knowing that you need to work on this or that is very important too. So you are really far back. You're like, going to third point, which is fine. Nobody's going to be over there. So what we're seeing here is not target prioritization. We're gonna ignore the mechanical issues because that's something you need to work on and you will over time get better little by little. But see, and then that's another thing. On top of mechanical, you're just kind of like hanging out. You're doing what I was saying earlier. You're just hanging out for five. So you're walking around on the ground. Spider-Man is kind of like a Storm or an Iron Man or that kind of thing. You're in the air when you're not waiting. If you're waiting for something, yeah, you can be sitting around on the ground. But if there's people to fight or there's something to do, you could be up in the air or, Spider-Man and other dive characters, they spend a lot of their time on high ground or hidden around corners. Every really good Venom or then you got to kill. Good job, man. I'm not, good mechanical skills, but I'm just going to go on a little tangent. Every good Venom and every good Spider-Man that I see in between engages, they'll engage, get a couple kills, and then they back off. Engage, get a couple kills, back off. But in between those, if you're watching there from their point of view, they are up at the top of the map, like hiding around corners in bush. There's so many good places for dive characters and flank characters and people with high mobility to get up to these high grounds that you don't even think about. And then the Spider-Man and the Venom are like above your team and your team walks through, doesn't even know, no, none the wiser. And then all of a sudden, doon, Venom. And then Venom drops on you, Spider-Man uppercuts you, and you're dead instantly. So a big thing about Spider-Man and Venom is being sneaky. It's kind of like Wolverine. You want to be hiding, you hide around corners, kill a dude, run away. That type of thing. But this was just bad ultimate usage. That's fine. That's some of the biggest things we can do as players to improve ourselves and our chances of winning is to think about when we use our ultimates, why, and was that a good decision? But you know it was a bad decision. You say that. The Spider-Man ultimate, you want to like get right up on people before you pop it. It's got like a 10-foot radius, just about 10-meter radius. But you can kill 3-4 squishies with it. So in that situation, always was that your Jeff? Okay, it's your Jeff. Never mind. I was about to say always focus the Jeff in that situation, but he's yours. So right there, the only thing I can say is that your whole team was shooting at a guy, and you were just kind of like you knew there was something there, but you were just like, huh? You just followed him to follow him. If you'd come up and push the payload or just let them do their thing, you might have got more value out of that. Because there was enough people back there, they were going to kill it, And this goes back to what I was going to say, or what I've already said a couple times now. it's not even that you're like scared and running away from people and got your head down and running away like a chicken. You're just kind of like running around. You're just here for the experience, which is good. This is a new game. We're all trying to have fun. I get it. But Spider-Man is most effective. Get him, get your kill, get him. Yeah, good job. Good job killing that Punisher. But Spider-Man, like I've said a couple times, you're kind of walking around, you're acting like you don't have mobility. You know what I mean? You're playing as if you're not a high mobility character. You can do all this type of like you can walk on walls, you can double jump, you can swing, all this different stuff, but you're just hanging out on low ground. Oh, get her. Oh, she ultimated. That's okay. So that is value. You could have got the kill on her and she couldn't have used the ult, but you forced out her ultimate. She had to panic ult to stay alive, which is also that's value. That is a diver value right there, all day. If you know what I mean, you force out a support ult before they need to use it. If the support needs to stay alive, that's a lot of value. It's big. That's the biggest value, honestly, you can get in this entire game as anybody. Forcing out a Luna ult or a Mantis ult or a Cloak and Dagger ult. If you can force one of those 3 ults by pressuring that person, or if you can kill them all together and deny them their ultimate, that is the highest amount of value you can receive from an individual point of view, other than getting a full team wipe. That was a good plan for the ultimate. Oh, you got a kill. Nice. So, if I'm not mistaken, you were just kind of standing in the middle of their team right there. Yeah. Oh gosh, that little kid. Are you kidding me? That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. That's just good and funny. It's funny stuff. So we're gonna skip ahead to the next bit of gameplay. There we go. Yggdrasil. All right, we're gonna see how this goes. And I was given permission, by the way, if anybody's wondering, to review. I was asked to review this or given permission to. So if anybody's over here like, oh my god, he's just a reactionary content creator. No, it's my friend asked me if he said I could look at this and tell him if he could do anything better. And I'm doing my best to be constructive. And I don't know how to play Spider-Man, but I'm just trying to help him out and do what I can do. Oh, we skipped too far. I was just tired of looking at the loading screen. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the game do be lagging kind of hard. So it looks like we've already had one team fight, but I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna go back too fast. Sorry, I'm answering a text message from my father right now.
Daddy, you can't speak on my Play-Doh set.
Well, put your Play-Doh set away. You're supposed to be playing with the Paw Patrol stuff. So you don't like your Paw Patrol toys anymore? Okay. All right, hold on. Back it up. You're welcome. There you go. All right. Now that we got them all set back up with some Play-Doh, let's see. All right, so right here we are fighting in the middle of the whole team again. But hey, look, we're learning. We're learning. It's we don't want to be there. That's a bad position. Let's get out. But our team pops off. We distract a little bit. Our team. Oh, okay. We're on defense, I believe. All right. You almost got him. That one, we're just gonna put it again. We're gonna put that on mechanical skill. If you had a slight bit better mechanical skill, you could have killed the Jeff and then swung away. But he got you, so but that's fine. Your shark got the kill. Hawkeye, bro, jump scare of a lifetime. You turn a corner and there's just a Hawkeye in your face. So it's not a. I don't know. It's not. Yeah, there's a Luna. Get her. Nice. Okay. We keep fat finger in the ultimate, but that's okay. I'm not stressed about it. I kind of understand sometimes. Ooh, team wipe from the Iron Man. That is what it is. Sometimes that kind of thing will happen. But as a see, remember how earlier we talked about walking around on the ground as if we are a low mobility character when we are a high mobility character? In that situation, if you know what I mean, if you were doing Spider-Man things, swinging up in the air, potentially you could have seen the Iron Man and killed him, but even more likely you would have just not died to that ultimate because you wouldn't have been there. You understand what I'm saying? Sorry, I got a funny comment. Somebody said, "You polishing the tip?" What the heck? So Iron Fist is honestly not somebody. I don't know how the matchup works. But keep in mind, I don't play Spider Man. Yeah, so we're trying to go into an old spawn for safety, which is something that will. There's I don't think there's a health pack in there because it used to be a spawn. But I would not personally try to fight an Iron Fist as Spider Man just because I'm pretty sure Iron Fist wins that duel if he just keeps punching you in the face. All right, so your Moon Knight ultimates there gets a kill. We're kind of jumping up. We're looking for the Spider Man, or we're looking at the Iron Man, which is good. But we're kind of just looking at him, and we're standing. Our positioning here again is the biggest factor of what is going to give us a win or a loss. Is we're standing in the middle of the team, looking at the Iron Man in the sky, which is not wrong to look at him, but you if Spider Man's not going to be on high ground, like I was talking about, if you're not going to be above them waiting, then you want to be like waiting around a corner or something, like hiding behind them, waiting for them to push up, and then you go up on, you sneak up on somebody and kill. Wanda, Spider Man, Black Panther, all these characters, you don't want to be seen until you're gonna, and you want to be felt, not seen. Let's put it that way. As interesting as that sounds, and I think we tried to pop our ultimate there, but the animation, but we were canceled so quick we kept our ultimate. See? Yeah, exactly. We're just throwing them hands at you. You just throwing them hands, man. He says, come here, little boy, come here. I'll give you some of his hands." Yep, that's Iron Fist for you, man. Welcome to my life as a Jeff player. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, coming from the other room. So we're just kind of hanging out. All right, right here. We're about to die to the Jeff, but I'm a broken record, but I'm gonna keep repeating it so that for the benefit of you that what we almost died. We're looking for a health pack because we were getting Jeffed up. You can either look for health packs or you can go to your healers, but in quick play, it's unlikely they're gonna like look at you or see you or understand that you need help. So we're about to be in overtime here. What I would be looking to do right here is either play safe and not die, or play aggressive, get one kill, and then back up. So we got a Luna kill. That's good. Now it'd be like go get a health pack or try to kill somebody else. Or we got a touch point. So it looks like your team's dead. So that's good. You recognize that we got a touch point. And then we pop our ultimate because we're it's overtime and we're trying to use our ultimate, but that's fine. We just didn't we weren't near anybody, so we didn't ultimate. It was a bad ultimate, but the sentiment was there. It's overtime. I've got this ultimate. Might as well use it rather than hold on to it. It's better just use the ultimate rather than I didn't want to waste it and then we win. We win the fight. Well, maybe you lose the fight. I mean, it's not always the best decision, but you can always get another ultimate. If you die and lose the point or lose the hold that you had, then that ultimate wasn't really worth that. Holding on to it for next fight. Well, what was that? What good was that? You know what I mean? Sometimes it is good to hold your ultimates. It can be really, really powerful to just hold on to your ultimate. Nice, we got a kill there. Snuck in and did 1 damage, but that's fine. But see, like we spent a lot of time on the ground. When we have an Iron Fist here, there's no fear right there. You should just be like dumping anything and everything you can into him and doing everything you can to kill him because your Luna is keeping you up with her ultimate. Anytime you see that blue circle and it's on your team, you have the full privilege to just beat anybody and everybody up. You got a nice drink there. You got ice and everything. Got some sweet tea or something. Need me a drink in a second. I'm not worried about all this. We're just kind of doing stuff right now. All right, let's skip ahead to some more content. There we go. That might be a little too far. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. It looks like the game already started. I think it put you into an already started game, or you just maybe you took your time. Good stuff. You're getting right into it. They're holding your spawn doors, and you're like, get out of here. But I was about to say you're about to fall off an edge. So, I think that if you changed, maybe I don't know to yellow or something, pick a color that stands out better for you, and change the enemy's color so that they're whatever yellow or purple, pink, whatever stands out pops better for you. I would change them to that color, and then instead of looking for a target on the ground, swing past the enemy team, go behind them, locate somebody you want to dive, and then dive that person. Try to dive and kill that guy, and then get out, repeat. Go get a health pack, go behind them. Because generally, Spider-Man does not need a healer. You don't. You're so mobile. You can get out, get in, get out, get in, get a health pack, get out, get in, get a health pack. Get in, get out, get a health pack. Sorry, but That's rinse and repeat. That's how Spider-Man generally works. Coming from a healer's point of view, yeah, he needs heal sometimes, but that's every once in a while. Generally, they're just going to do their own thing. It's almost like you're all by yourself, even though you have a team as a Spider-Man. You're just like going in and trying to do your thing. But that's the biggest problem is trying to play this game like you're all by yourself. Right now, this is it's just quick play, and it's probably they're not very much communication or teamwork. But that is the most important part of anything past like platinum. Anything past platinum, you need either good communication or good teamwork, or all your teammates have to just be good at the game, or you need or your entire team needs general game sense in the way of, hey, I just saw three people die. If we're on point and we're holding and we have ultimates, we could maybe hold this and we should stay here. But if we're making a push and two or three people die, that's a back out. In my personal opinion, if one person dies, you play slow, try to get a pick. Two people die, you back up to the nearest corner behind you where you can be semi-safe, and then you guys wait there for your teammates. And then if somebody pushes you, you try to get a pick on them, stay safe. And then if the whole team is continuing to push you, you continue to back up. If you have to go back to your spawn, let it be that way. Do not trickle, do not stagger. Don't sit there and just keep fighting and dying and fighting and dying, because that's good players will die or people with good mechanical skill will let their games be brought to a halt because they just trickle. Their whole team will just walk in one by one. You and the Penny both are having a map exploration experience right now. Y'all are just figuring out how the map works, which is fine. This is something else. Y'all need to learn how the map works, or you need to learn where stuff is. But I mean, I'm going to be harsh here. There is a little, what I mean. We know where the objective is. Y'all were walking around in the spawn. Y'all was just like a doop a doop a doo. Where am I? Which is fine. In quick play, that's exactly what it's for. What is this spot? Where is that? What is this? Oh, a Wolverine. Oh, that's a scary jump scare, just like the Hawkeye earlier. That's a good ultimate. It's a big ultimate, man. You got three, and that just the shields, just saving yourself with your, a lot of characters either get invulnerability or they get shields or something like that. So just saving yourself from a death there is big too. I think y'all push this. Yeah. It looks like this is a one fight, even though their cloak and dagger is kind of wasting her ult for stall. Oh, y'all get off the point. So that's a complete that's we know what the issue there is. We didn't. I guess your team died, or they were also not paying attention, but we got to pay attention to the in overtime like that. Even if you're Spider-Man, I would be standing on point like meleeing people, bro. I wouldn't be leaving the point. But it's fine, that is what it is. That's a team wide type thing. That's not just your fault. That's a team thing. Everybody needs to do it together. I'm gonna scroll to the next one. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna review the whole thing. Let's just pick a spot and start. Okay. Huh. Is it not? Am I not sharing my screen? Well, um, I was attempting to share my screen and I've been showing my face this whole time. Oh, we're playing a totally different game over here now. We're on Lethal Company. So what's another thing that's important to keep in mind? You're playing with in quick play. You can only work on your mechanics. You can't work on your teamwork. Um, because more likely than not, the people that you're going to play with, if you don't have a ranked MMR, they're going to be not paying. They're going to be either kids trying to play the game, people who just want to play the game casually, or they're going to be just bad at the game in general. No offense to anybody who play quick play. Everybody's got to learn. I'm not upset. I'm not trying to flame anybody. We all have to start somewhere. Every skill that everybody learns, they started bad. They started not being good at it, and then they had to figure it out. So that is what it is. I wanted to share my screen with you, but I mean, you watched the video, but it helps if you're. I'm kind of describing what's going on here too, so I'm trying to do that. But oh, that's right. I'm still. There we go. I gotta click this tab, I think. It won't let me actually do it though. When I click the button, nothing happens. Is that gonna work better if I share my whole screen? Hello. Oh, let me cancel it and then try to do it again. This is just playing in the background. Pause that real quick. All right, come on, YouTube. Why don't you want to let me? It just doesn't want to. I'm pressing the button. Nothing's happening. That's all right. We're not going to worry about that. Y'all going to have to look at my face. Y'all going to have to look at my face while I talk about it. Sorry. It's just, even though the button isn't grayed out, it doesn't do anything when I press it. Yeah. All right. We're going to tell you exactly how you died. So right now we are standing in the enemy back. That's actually good work right here. You're taking out the Loki clones, and I mean they've noticed you now, but at first you were taking them out, and they weren't paying no attention. Ketchup, ketchup, girl, what y'all talking about? Ketchup. So I'm going to tell you a very important thing. You cannot dive Loki as Spider-Man. It will not work out. He has 3 clones that he can make, or he can make about 4 clones. By the time you actually kill a Loki, he will have made like 3-4 clones. He can go invisible. He can swap places with those clones. Like, he is not a good dive target. If you kill the Loki, it should be the last person you kill. Generally, you want to go for his other healer, which I understand. Him and the Adam Warlock were little butt buddies right there. They were on top of each other, and he had soul bond. If you see that soul bond thing, it's going to be really hard for you to kill somebody. So this is all right. Yeah, your team is just pushing a payload, and you're just breaking a clone. That's fine. Yeah, you're just destroying destroyables, which is, a lot of players don't even do that. But yeah, now would be the time. Oh, your team caps. But yeah, you're doing it. You're doing what I was saying. You died, but it's fine. You had the right plan. And here, even though you died, it doesn't matter that you died because your team capped the point. It doesn't matter if you die. It doesn't matter if your whole team dies. If you cap the objective, you have a new spawn point. You know what I mean? You're going to respawn anyways in like 3 seconds, and then it doesn't matter. If it's an overtime, you'll get more time, so you'll be okay. But anytime, if you can feed, the only good time to feed is if you are preventing them from touching the point, and then your team can push the payload and get and then finish the round. That's the only good time to feed. There's that one particular instance where it's actually value. But you have to be that's a very difficult decision to make, and I generally would not tell a player to ever make that decision. You once you've played enough, you can kind of, understand when is the right time, when is the wrong time. Like I had a game last night where my Magic was diving their back line, and then two of the enemy team, instead of trying to touch point, they're just looking at the Magic, looking at the Magic. 5 seconds later, looking at the Magic. Oh, look at that! Overtime's over, and they didn't get the touch. I appreciate y'all being here to check out the review. The one person other than Cage. Uh, so right there, you almost died. You almost killed yourself by jumping into a penny mine. Oh, yeah. All right, you know what happens. You know what you're doing wrong. So the only thing that I'm gonna say is what's important is after you do get a respawn, after you push the point and then you guys get a new spawn location. In that situation, sometimes the enemy team will like stay there in your spawn and full hold you for a really long time. So it's important that you give them a reason to back up. Kill somebody, go kill a healer, pick one of them. Go around to the back, get a pick on a healer, or just do your job as a DPS and force them out. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people will set up shop right next to your spawn and they'll just continue to wail on you for much longer than they need to, or much longer than your team can afford to let happen. And then all of a sudden, what was a pretty winnable third point is now you stuck at second or stuck at first. Yeah, sure, man. I will start up a stream on my PlayStation, and then I will show you how you can go into a custom game by yourself, and I can show you. So it's important, actually, that you know what I know as a Jeff player. You need to pay attention to ledges. I'm not good ultimate. I'm not paying attention to your gameplay at this moment. I'm just telling you. I'm reading your comment, and you need to know where ledges are on the map that you can kill people, because Spider-Man, what you can do is you sit on a wall or you sit on an off angle and you hide and you wait for somebody to walk by, and then you yoink them. You can grab them and pull them off and kill them. And you want to aim for a healer or a tank, usually a tank, because that's like, and think about it. If you pull somebody off the map and you don't have your ultimate, I'm not 100% if it's, I mean, I would assume it's HP based. If you kill a tank, you get more, but I don't know if dropping them off the map gives you that, all their health, or if it's just you got some all charge for the kill, the elim. Pretty sure it's going to be HP based. But if you drop an 800, 900 HP tank off the side of the map, you're going to get like 10%, 20% all charge, maybe. But Spider-Man can just sit there and yoink people. You can just hide and wait and just haha and pull a guy off the map, and then wait and hide and haha. Especially that the one Hydra map where there's two big pits. There's like two like square pits, and then there's a little bridge. There's like a little T bridge. That's a good spot. It's like there's a lot of times Spider-Mans will sit behind a pillar, wait, and then they'll yoink a guy off. We're gonna do. I'm gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna skip in the middle of one of these. Ta-da! What's ta-da? Oh, you're playing with the Play-Doh? Okay. You made a dinosaur Play-Doh? Okay. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let me rewind. Let me rewind 5 seconds and tell you what you did wrong. I bet you it's positioning. All right. So we came in like a wrecking ball from the front. Yeah, yoinked. Oh, okay, yeah, good job, bro. Hey, that is high value. pulling a Hulk off the map when he is using his ultimate is high value. I, as a Jeff player, I will solo ult the Hulk every time. If he is using his ultimate and bro is trying to, you know what I mean? If he uses his ultimate, he's generally I think you can still jump when you're big Hulk. I'm not sure. I don't play Hulk. But generally Hulk just walks around. Whenever he's big, he's walking around trying to punch people and grab somebody, and well, he might try to slam somebody if he's a bad Hulk. If he's a bad Hulk, he'll grab somebody and swing them around and slam them on the ground. But uh generally I can get him as Jeff. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I can either take him away from my team, and then by the time his ultimate is over, by the time he gets out of my mouth, his ultimate is probably over. Or I can just drop him off a cliff. Hulk is one of my prime targets for killing because he can't jump. He doesn't have any movement ability once he's in the air. So if I throw him off a cliff, he's falling off that cliff. He's not getting back up. So Rage, Monster Hulk, big value. We're gonna start back from your initial position of your dive. We're gonna start back from where you started. All right, so there's a penny, there's a shark. I see a couple of your teammates. There's some webs. All right, the penny's nest has been destroyed. So, all right, this is why you died here, because this Adam Warlock, for one, Adam Warlock does good damage, but you walked straight, like he saw you. You showed him your hand. You showed yourself to him from 300 feet away, and then all you did was run away. You panicked. You were like, and you just ran, which is understandable. But either so at that point, if you realize you're low, swing away, go get a health pack, come from behind him, and then try to kill him. Never go from the front. Let's see, what did you say? Oh, you have to turn it on in your settings. You have to turn on voice chat in your settings. It's off by default. Yeah. All right. We got the little kid in the back. My mommy said I was a good Jeff the Shark. No hate, bro. I hope everybody has fun playing quick play. I really do. So, you know what I'm going to tell you, right, Cage? Do you know what I'm going to tell you about this engage? I'm looking at where you are pushing into a shark, an Adam Warlock, and who else? I bet you there's at least one more person over here. Yeah, there's a Penny, an Adam Warlock, and a shark, all in one spot. All right. Well, I mean, you can you don't have to. You turn on your settings. The voice chat, I keep it all the way all on all the time, and then I use my PlayStation 5 controller. If I have to mute myself and unmute myself, I'll do that during the gameplay. But generally I stay unmuted. Sometimes I stay muted. Just depends the night I'm having. You should not have walked in from the front for 3 people. You shouldn't have walked towards 3 people. Right there. Now let's look at this engage. So the uppercut. So we ulted there, which is one thing, which is fine. You did that wrong. But again, you're going down main. You want to think. So your biggest issue right now here is pathing. Your biggest problem with you in not, the reason you're dying, the biggest reason that you're dying is you're coming from the front. You're not coming from the back. That sounds sussy wussy, buddy. I know. And I know the words I just said are even worse. But you can't be, they're going to see you coming from a mile away, and then the whole team is Spider-Man, 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 all of them. They've all died to a Spider-Man before, so they're all, yelling at each other, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. That is one character that they will all work together, even in quick play, to kill. You know what I'm saying? If you so that look, that's what you're turning off your brain and you're following your teammates. You're trying to find safety within your teammates, but that's yeah, look good. You go to the right here, but then you go back to the left. You just you had an inkling of an idea, but then you needed the touch point for overtime. So that's all right. You were trying to touch for overtime, so I kind of get that. But that's what I wanted to see you do instead of continuing to go down the left, because the left is the main. That's the main choke. That's where the payload goes. The right is about. It's a little bit shorter. It's about. I think it's the same distance really. Spider-Man. It takes like 2 seconds to get there, but you go to the right. You kill a healer or two. If you'd use your ultimate there, gone to the right, pulled up behind them, hit their healers with the ultimate, swung away. Maybe you kill the squirrel girl, maybe you kill a different DPS while you're killing the healers, and then easy win. You push that payload into second, then you guys get more ultimates, you roll it into third, you win the whole match. You know what I'm saying? And yes, they all do hate Spider-Man. Everybody. We're gonna look at one more game. Oh, we got Jeff the Shark. Or we were. All right, let's see. We'll pull it back. Okay, this is the Hydra map I was talking about. Mm, I don't know why my screen keeps going black. I'm not doing anything to the monitor. Not sure what that's about. Maybe it's just my phone. I'm watching my stream on my phone and it keeps going black randomly. I hope it's not doing it for the. I hope it's not doing that for you guys. Oh, I love the D-pad, man. I can just advance or go back a little bit at a time. All right. Okay, so I like the idea behind this. You are trying to look for a flank. Your Iron Fist is kind of looking for flank. You're not going down main this time. You're kind of getting the idea that you're a side character. You don't you're a main character, but not you're not a main path. You're not a pathing character that goes down the main. Spider-Man is not a side pick kick. That's for sure. This day I didn't have the best display, but I'm still happy you were reviewing and giving me these extra. Yeah, you're good, my man. No worries. More than happy to help anybody who wants to learn. I won't if I'm doing this for you, just for anybody watching this in the future or the other one person here. I'm doing this for Cage because he's my friend and I know him. If you asked me, I might do this for you, but it would be more likely like, oh hey, I don't want people to be trying to have a popularity contest or flex. I'm gonna like echo some of the same sentiments that Flats has said in some of his recent videos. He does bronze reviews, and other than that, he doesn't do anything because it ends up being people trying to ego VOD or like get in the spotlight and use his clout and stuff like that. I don't have any clout, and I don't care if you try to take it, but I just don't I don't want to have that transactional. People end up like donating $20 or $10 or $5 and like, hey, review my content, and then it's like a transaction. You're like buying an apple from the guy, so it's just weird. And I agree with his sentiments. It's just kind of if you're like asking popular streamer or just anybody to like review your stuff and then trying to get like some hawk tua off of it, then it's just weird. So you're doing good, but you're just kind of like being a chicken. El pollo no cabeza is like what I like to say. The chicken no head with no head. Oh, okay. So every time I guess whenever I scroll or something. Oh, whatever. That's fine. It's about more what I'm saying rather than what your my face. Let's check your death here. Let's see why. Okay. You looked directly at a Bucky. Yeah, I don't like that Haktua word, bro. There were so many people whenever the game first came out that had Haktua in their name. And then but those people, the Haktua people stayed in bronze. The Diddy people stayed in bronze, or they got their names banned. I'm not sure which one it is. Hold up. We're gonna give her that one, but if she starts to make a mess with it or something like that, you take it away from her. You let me know, okay? All right. Sorry, guys. They playing with Play-Doh. They good. I just had to check on them. I heard some disgruntled. Yeah, yeah. You didn't see that? Yeah. Look, I'm gonna scroll it back and have another. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna count the Diddy people staying in bronze. Makes sense. It's for the. I'm not gonna say that again. I'm not gonna repeat that. Okay. Now we're gonna watch your decision making here. We have there's an invisible woman. There's a you were looking at a healer, a DPS, and then around comes the corner a tank. But even on top of that, you're peaking main with low health. Peaking main is Spider-Man, bad idea. Low health, extra bad idea. Oh my god, the little kid. Again. Again. That kid's just having fun. So what I want to see from you as a Spider-Man player is you know on this map especially you want to be in the air up on top of one of these pillars. Oh no, the Sue Storm killed you. That was crazy. She was waiting, bro. That's crazy. That's happened to me a couple times too, bro. Freaking Sue Storm just hiding invisible. I don't know why they gave the invisible chick Jedi powers, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is where you want to play. You want to go over here to the right side, and you want to stand on the bridge and then yoink somebody. I have a feeling you're gonna. I have a spidey sense that you're gonna ultimate there. Yep. Good job. You got two. You go get the venom and you win. Confirm that kill. I'd like to see if you confirm this kill. I'll give you a cookie. Oh, he gets out. Yep, you lost him, but that's okay. I don't have a cookie anyways. Mr. Fantastic can survive for so long. Mr. Fantastic's main goal is not to do DPS, it is to stall the point. That is his biggest value maker right there. I'm glad you didn't die to the Sue push right there. Yeah, his biggest value is live on point, stay on point, hold the point. Sue is really good when she has her ultimate, and she's really good if she can just go uncontested in the middle of her team. If you look at her, that's not good. We don't like Play-Doh in the mouth. Hey, no eating the Play-Doh. She's playing. No, she didn't. No eating. No eating. Yeah, it's playing. It's not. No eating. I never take it away from you. Why? Because she tried to eat it. All right, you can have it. And that's why they make Play-Doh non-toxic. Because kids are just like, I think this goes in my mouth. By the way, if somebody's going to call me a bad parent, they're fine. They're sitting at the dining room table playing with Play-Doh. So your children need to be able to entertain themselves. They need to be able to not freak out when they don't have a phone in their hand. No, that was a fun scream. So it's good. They're good. All right. See, look right here. Good positioning. You are above them. You're climbing on walls, running on walls. Stop screaming in here. Get off my table. Sit down. I don't. It doesn't matter. It's just a piece of plastic. It's just gonna fall on the ground. Play-Doh, yeah. Yeah. I took it away from her. She lost her Play-Doh privileges. Her big. I tried to let the little one have it, but she tried to eat it, so we got to take it. So we're gonna look at how you died and why you died. So the start of the engage was good. I think you were. Oh no, this is you're behind. So you walk behind them, but the issue here is like, let's say you get the Groot, or if you do, so you should. Those two people die. You reposition. After, yeah, okay. You got focused by the Punisher and the Sue because you were in for too long. Remember earlier I said the 5 second thing? 5 seconds might honestly be too much. 3 to 4 seconds. Like 3 seconds is your ideal. It's 2 to 3 seconds. Go in, pop your cooldowns, out. Go find a health pack. Or you were full HP, but you don't want to be in main because you are a squishy basically. Spider-Man's what is called a squishy. That's not a tank. Anybody not a tank is a squishy. Or anybody that's not 300 HP or whatever. Like Mr. Fantastic, I wouldn't call him squishy. But yeah, you died there because you were just standing in. Nice kill. Nice kill. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I love that. I love hearing my teammates say I'm dead, and then I'm healing them, and I'm like, no, you're not dead. You're not dead. They say they're dead before they're actually dead. Yeah, get him. I think he's got your teammates now. He just. Well, see, here's the thing though. Spider-Man is a superhero. Spider-Man is strong, but everybody in this game is a superhero, man. Everybody's got super strength. Everybody's got super something. I mean, Thor, Iron Fist is a mystical punching man. He has magical fist powers. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, I mean, yes, you are a Superman. You're a Spider-Man. You're a superhero, but so are they. They are either supervillains or superheroes or God. You know what I mean? If you think Spider-Man can just sit there and take Thor's hammer to the face repeatedly, that's just now you're asking for too much, man. Spider-Man is cool. He was my favorite superhero as a kid. He was like legitimately like my favorite superhero as for like years and years and years. I love the movie so much, but Mjolnir to the face hurt. I don't care who you is. A Mjolnir to the face repeatedly gonna hurt. That's all I have to say. And then we get Jeff the Shark Deer, huh? Yeah, we just get killed by the ultimate. He does 100 damage to you in the mouth. If you make sure you are above 100 HP as a Spider-Man before you, I mean, it's hard to make sure you're 100 at whatever HP before you get eaten, but if you do manage to get eaten and you have more than 150 HP or whatever, you can swing away or whatever or survive. I don't think 300 does Punisher have 350. I don't believe Punisher has 250. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'll check that in a second, but we're gonna check it out. Okay, so I think you died a dark child, but the positioning is why you died a dark child. You see your teammate here die to the magic. All these moaning noises. Okay, let's see. Okay, we see. Okay, that's I don't know. Punisher is not that hard to kill, in my personal opinion. If you he's not a bad character. Punisher is a good character, but if you get behind a Punisher, he can be taken out pretty easy. Um, But so what I was gonna say there about the magic, you see your teammate die to a magic. She ints into your team, and then she pops her ultimate, and then you, in response, stand on point on low ground where she can touch you. You, as a Spider-Man, you can swing to the top of the map and just sit on a wall, and she can't touch you with her ultimate. And then you can try to get a pick from the back line, or you can regroup with your team, or whatever the case may be, whatever needs to happen. But right here, y'all don't need to touch the point. Y'all are 30% away, so you could just regroup with your team and you'd be fine. But your team is still trickling in from last fight, it looks like, fighting one by one. Good kill on Punisher. That was risky, though. You were staring at like 3 people. So here, I'm going to call it, you need a health pack. You need to go off to the side and grab a health pack or something and come back. Exotic. Zod telling me I need to, yeah, you jump, you like, it looked like you were going to jump into the lava because you won the game. That's what I thought was about to happen. Thought you were about to be like, yeah, I did it. Jump off like we playing multiverses, bro. I beat you. Now let me hop off the edge. I want to say that's the last game you play. Nope, you play another one or something. Or are you just checking out the battle pass? I think after this you start playing Lethal Company. Yeah, okay. After this you start playing Lethal Company. Yeah. Sometimes Punishers will just stand there and get 0 value all day. Sometimes that do be happening. I'm gonna be 100%. So if you play Spider-Man and you int like Cage versus Cage does, and you don't have good mechanical skill yet, then you can take some of these tips and hopefully use them to improve. No offense to Cage. I'm not trying to say bad things about Guy. He's just learned the game. He's just learning Spider-Man. He hasn't played very much. He's probably got 30-ish hours on Spider-Man, taking a random guess. But yeah, a little bit of Spider-Man tips from my buddy Cage because he asked for it. Now we are going to move over to the console and we are going to show some practice range things for Cage. We're going to show some custom game. We're going to show him how to set up a custom game so he can go around, check the different maps, find out where death barriers are, and just figure out what he wants to do. Because Spider-Man, like I said, it's a pathing thing. Tanks and divers, you need to have really good pathing awareness of where you're going to go, how you're going to get there, and how you can get there without being noticed, how you can get there without taking as much damage. And yeah, that's it. And on top of that, generally where the enemy is going to look can help you. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. I was going to have you jump in there with me, and then I can show you what's what. Because we can start a custom game with just us. Unfortunately, I think we have to wait for like a 30-minute timer. Even though it's a custom game with just you, there's no sandbox. I just want to walk around the map. You still have to start up a game, which is it's all right. All right, guys, we're gonna switch over. All right, thanks for popping and stopping in. Mostly Cage and whoever else was here. I appreciate you for stopping by too.